Hello, welcome to this Chris Scrabble session. Trying a little experiment with the green screen here. Hope you don't mind my floating hit. But we have a good match here, so let's get to it. That's my tray to start. Try to find a 5-letter word to get a big point tile on a double letter in conjunction with the center double word, and this is what I came up with. 24 points. Okay, now my opponent. Also a 5-letter play, not quite as many points, and it opens up that triple letter by the O, which I take, and there I get some decent points, 37. Now I've opened up that triple word if you have an A, and she does, and she can get there. And it's kind of a nice battle dump for reasonable points for her. Okay, and then I see another good spot for me to go up there to a double word, and it gets me some good points, 30 for mop. Okay, now the Q and the Z show up for them. And what should they do next? I think it's not exactly a great play here. Let me think. Yeah, tie. Just looking for some better tiles to go with those high point tiles they have. And they open up another triple letter that I can turn on and make really good points again. 29 for wild. Okay, now they have a K to go with those. What are they going to do? And I think, yeah, it's still another kind of look for something better for those really good point tiles. And that's reasonable points there, 27 points for that foe. Okay, now I'm not liking what I see here very much. I want to get rid of one U, if not both, and I'm willing to sacrifice an S for it, so mouse. Okay, now I think they get somewhere with Z. I think Z is coming here for really good points, 33. And then I luck into another S and have pretty good options here. And I think I figure out I can get down to heaps from the double word up above, undos. Okay, now look what happened. They got a U to go with their Q and a big play here, 44 points. And they're within 9. I was feeling like I was getting ahead, but not anymore. Okay, now it's tricky, got the ing, but I have to actually spend the ing, the G and the I and the N to get these points and take what's on the board for me, 23 points for that. And now they have a blank with a W and a Y, so not easy to work with these, but Guy is a good play, 21, and give up the U. Get that off the tray is always a good idea. Now here's my miserable tray, 2 I's, 3 A's, and I just have to find whatever I can. So it's a little bit of a dump there for 8 points. I'm ahead by 19 at this point. And guess what, though? I opened up something. That G goes just fine after that A, and with that blank, they've got an ing and a 7-letter play, wedding for 73. Okay, so now my work is cut out for me, but as a happy little coincidence, with that 7-letter play, they had to lay their E down next to a triple letter again, and look, I got the X, and I have an I, and so that helps when you can play 52 right after they play 73, and it's a 2-point game. Okay, now they have 2 C's. Seems like there was a good play coming. Coda, not too bad, 18 points. And so I still have my blank. I have a V, and I'm thinking I played viol. Yep. Okay, so pretty good letters still, a J, and pretty good options here and there on the board. They just throw that J up there for 25. And they're ahead by 24 points at this point. Okay, now here is a tricky looking tray, but if you can believe it, there is a bonus play available on this board with it. So, of course, we want one of these S's at the end, so let's throw it over there. And we probably want one of these R's here. And we're probably going to put this blank in here to get an ERS suffix. Can you see what it is? Snarlers for 57. Pretty minimal points for that bonus play, but it's worth it. You know, you get ahead by a little bit doing that. So it's a tight one still, 33 points on the head by after that. Okay, now they have decent letters, still a C, which is kind of always tricky, so nicer they play. Okay, now we only have 3 tiles left in the bag. I decided to try that up there. Ed for 21. Now, if I had been paying attention to what was in the bag, I might have noticed that there might be an I and an N in there because that's what they get next play, 26. And they're only down by 14 now. So now, what do? The tile bag is empty. And I see where I can get down, get some points. And it's being down here for 19. I'm ahead by 33. And they have this set, and I figure they're going to get up and get a Y on the triple word or something. But actually, they go even better. 25 points for you and ye and vote. That's a nice find. This is a good player. Played this one just a couple times, I think. And so here I have an 8-point lead and 4 tiles left. I can't see a place to get bird on there, which is a word, but I do decide to go ahead and play verb. 17-point lead, and they cannot get out. And I'm ahead by 8, and I go out. I'm ahead by 11, and 2 more, and a 13-point victory. So, pretty wild one, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time on the Chris Scrabble Sessions. I'd like to say a big thank you to isc.ro for hosting the games. Identities of all the players are hidden to protect the guilty. We do pledge to keep a clean language standard on this channel. If you'd like to challenge me, I'm out there at ISC with the nickname Cristobal. If you'd like me to review one of your games, drop me a line on ISC or at chriscrabball@gmail.com.